Hey guys, this is Wildcat Chris Harris, TNA original and one half of six-time TNA World Tag Team Champions, America's Most Wanted. You are listening to the TNA Cross the Line podcast.
TNA Wrestling, Cross the Line.
And we're back with episode 326 of the TNA Cross the Line podcast. I am Colling Jr. With me, as always, is Dallas Gridley. Dallas, we are just a mere 2 weeks away from Genesis. But before we get to Genesis, we have this week's episode of iMPACT and then also iMPACT next week, with the main focus being on the Fight for the Right tournament to determine a number one contender. It's also been noted via Jim Cornette in a miniature town hall meeting of sorts that at Genesis, the TNA World Champion, the new TNA World Champion, Kurt Angle, is going to be teaming up with Kevin Nash, formerly Dr. Nash, to take on Sting and a mystery partner. We do not know who Sting will be teaming up with, and as a result, the World Championship will be on the line. It could change hands. It's freaking Bash at the Beach 1999 all over again in WCW. But tonight, we have another tag team match, and it is for the TNA World Tag Team Championships. The new TNA Tag Team Champions, AJ Styles and Tomko, who won the titles at Bound for Glory, are defending against LAX, who became the number one contenders when they defeated Triple X, also at Bound for Glory. So Dallas, I must ask you, we're just a couple of weeks away from Genesis, a tag team main event, the world title on the line. We don't know Sting's partner. Is this where the walls break down? Is this where the next big thing debuts? Is this where Kurt Angle is next?
Or text option D for other.
Other.
And I'm going to have you hold that thought, Bob, because a note that I want to discuss quickly before the show, we're kind of going to talk about that a little bit, something that's being reported. And so, we'll talk about that momentarily. I'll put out a spoiler warning in case people feel like they don't want to hear that part of the discussion. But it's pretty interesting. The tag team main event with the title on the line feels very WCW to me. I'm sure WWE has done it too, but that just feels like something that we'd throw on a WCW show, which I'm not necessarily knocking, for the record. I like WCW. But it just, I don't know. In 2007, we had, what, Bob? Remind me, like a 2 or 3 pay-per-view streak where like every single title was in one match in some capacity. So it's like, I feel like it's not putting a good focus on the title picture when we're just doing a tag match again. Well, I shouldn't say again, but you see what I mean. Is like, we had the Sting versus Angle Bound for Glory main event, but besides that, I feel like it's been defended very oddly this year.
Well, we know there was Kurt and Joe where all the titles were on the line. And then there was also Kurt and Joe against Team 3D with all the titles involved.
Yeah. See, so we did kind of do it in a tag match already, which is kind of weird.
Right. So that's 2. I guess it would be technically 2. Those were consecutive, right?
They were definitely consecutive.
Yeah.
Oh, and then, I mean, I guess it was a singles match technically, but then the match with Abyss, which just kind of felt like a throwaway.
Oh, that was like nothing. Yeah.
So it's just like weird. And then, well, I refuse to knock on a King of the Mountain match, but I guess I suppose it's not a singles match, right? So I'm just kind of looking back at our star ratings for some of this stuff, but And that match was good for the record. But I don't know. It just feels like there's been like a weird focus on it this year. And I mean, Kurt's the champion, and I guess so. Rewind to last week. He's the champion again, which I'm going to run down the card and say again too. But a lot's going on. But we strapped Kurt back up very quickly after he lost it to Sting. Big moment, bound for glory. And now it's just going to be defended in a tag match. No, I don't know. We'll see. I'm sure it'll be fun. The mystery aspect of this, I think, is intriguing. And I'm curious to see Chris Jericho, Goldberg, or Brock Lesnar make their TNA debut at Genesis. Or other.
The only thing... So, like, I can't even remember, like, exactly the rules to the Bash of the Beach 1999 one, and which is shocking because I've watched that pay-per-view, fairly recently, more recently than I probably should have, which is probably ever. And in that context, I want to say that because I think it was Sting teaming up with Kevin Nash against Savage and Sid. So if like Sting were to have won the match, he would have became the world champion. He didn't have to pin Kevin Nash, who was the champion going into it. I don't know if that's what TNA would necessarily be saying. Yeah. So like if Nash were to pin,
that's a good point.
Pin Joe, like is he the world champion? Or does Kurt Angle retain it? You know what I mean? Like I feel like that's something that they would have. They would do that. Right. Like, Nash won, but Kurt's still the champion, type of thing. I don't know.
Who knows? And honestly, they could change the rules the day of the show, and we'll totally miss it. I mean, that's happened before. It'll happen.
That's happened before. Yeah.
So, So that all being said, let's do a quick rundown of the show from last week, from the October 25th, 2007 episode of Impact. We'll go into our ratings, and then, like I said, I have something I'd like to discuss before we dive into today's show. So first up, there's an 8-man tag team match where LAX and the Steiner brothers defeated AJ Styles, Tomko, and VKM in 10 minutes 22 seconds. A Fight for the Right tournament first round match where James Storm defeated Eric Young in 5 minutes 40 seconds. There is a 4-way match that I honestly don't remember this happening. Where PD, Sharkboy, Sanjay Dutt, and Havoc went to a no contest. I don't remember that even a little bit. I'm gonna be honest with you. There must have been who
that when Team 3D did, didn't they?
Oh yeah, you're definitely right. Yeah, that's probably why I don't remember it, because I feel like it was a very quick shutdown.
Yeah, we're sure.
And then there was the title match, the TNA World Title, where Kurt Angle defeated Sting in 15 minutes 45 seconds to win back the title. In case you're curious, since you can do ratings on Cage Match, the people who voted on this gave it a 6.36, I believe, out of a 10. And then Awesome Kong defeated Angel Williams in 1 minute 53 seconds. And then in the main event, it was another Fight for the Right tournament first round match where Junior Fatu defeated Robert Roode in 12 minutes 55 seconds. And we'll be talking again about that match when we get into today's show. But hang on to that thought. So that episode of Impact, Bob, from October 25th, featuring Angle vs. Sting, drew a .98 rating against World Series Game 2 and 1.3 million viewers. The show did a .58 in males 18 to 34 and a .70 in males 35 to 49. It also went against a Boston College versus Virginia Tech college football game, matching powerhouse teams. Even with that competition, the number has to be disappointing because TNA has a small but loyal fan base that doesn't usually get hurt against sports on Thursdays. Which, I don't know, 2 major things. That's I think that's going to hurt them no matter what, to be honest. But
there's Boston College. What was it?
The World Series Game 2 was 1, and then it was a Boston College versus Virginia Tech college football game.
Okay, I don't know. The World Series I know is Boston Red Sox against the Colorado Rockies, which would have been
look at you go
the Red Sox winning their second championship in just a few years. They won in 2004 for the first time in forever. And then they swept the underdog Rockies in 4 games. So that's not necessarily a highly popular like World Series, I would presume, because like the Red Sox were a dominant team compared to the Rockies. The football one, I don't know. I feel like college football just in general is pretty popular. So, I would be. That's got to be a disappointment. A 0.98. That's.
Well, rest in peace to us for that one. Okay, so the next part of this that we're going to discuss briefly before we get into today's show. So Kurt Angle did an interview with JerryPark.com. I actually looked up this interview, and I believe it must have been like a radio one or something. So I didn't if I found the page, and it looked like it happened on October 22nd, 2007. And this is where if you are trying to avoid any potential spoilers from 18 years ago, I guess skip ahead a couple minutes. But a few things he kind of talks about on this. He defended himself over his DUI arrest, saying that he was misinterpreted and unfairly targeted, while also revealing during this interview that he re-injured his neck in the match with Sting, which that was the Bound for Glory one due to the timing. He discussed nearly signing with an MMA fight for the IFL. Apparently, he's planning to coach. We kind of talked about some of this stuff before. He criticized UFC's fighter pay and Dana White's remarks favoring Brock Lesnar. Kurt Angle also denied backstage issues in TNA. He addressed his steroid allegations and admitting use for medical recovery, but blaming his doctor for illegal orders. And the main part of why I'm bringing this interview up first is because he teased the arrival of someone. And it's a big one. He basically says, this is the quote from The Observer. So I give you the summary. Here's the actual quote. It says, Angle also all but said that Booker T was coming in, saying that TNA just signed a multiple-time world champion who was going to help the promotion greatly. He said it was someone who had just left WWE. He said he couldn't say the name, but he put the guy over who was a good promo and a great natural athlete. He said you can easily guess who he means. Unless things change, it is being reported at this time, which is a couple weeks before the pay-per-view, that Booker will in fact be Sting's mystery partner at Genesis. So, this all being said, Kurt apparently is essentially leaking information without directly saying it, which is kind of funny. But Dave goes on to say, at this point, since it's no longer a secret that Booker's coming in, he says, I can tell you that talks with Booker and TNA started over the summer, which, by the way, I think we actually discussed this rumor a while ago. So it's not like this is like super news, except that it's more or less confirmed now. But TNA was hoping for Booker and Jericho to come in with the 2-hour show, although in reality, everyone knew Jericho was leaning toward WWE, even though he talked seriously about coming in with management here in TNA. Booker grew frustrated with his creative direction and later a suspension in WWE. After a brief one-sided feud with Triple H and unresolved contract issues, Booker decided to leave WWE and join TNA, finalizing the move that he was considering since July. Now, apparently, as it has been the plan from the start, TNA will not be announcing Booker T, or at least presumably, as the mystery partner until the night of the show. The belief is that there would be more buys as a secret than announcing the name on TV the last week. That decision could change, and they could always do a video at the end of the final TV before Genesis, because once again, as of this, we're not even taped yet. I think one brief clip of Booker at the end of the final show would do more for buys than a mystery partner in the main event would, is what Dave says.
Yeah, I mean, I am in the camp that you need to promote. You need to promote your main events properly. I think going in with not telling people is certainly not going to increase potential buys for it. And I would have to say that, I mean, the TNA audiences might be internet marks, like a decent amount, I guess, maybe.
Right.
Not to say all of them are, but, I would say there's definitely a crossover between TNA and Ring of Honor, for instance.
Yeah, no, that's a good point.
I think that's fair. But regardless, I mean, I would definitely do the tease at the end of like the go home show or something, being like, "Can you dig it?" And, like it's clearly Booker T or something.
Right. Yeah, that's a good idea. I kind of like something like that.
Yeah.
I
can't really think of a time like ever where any promotion has not explicitly promoted something. Now, Kurt Angle debuting at the end of what was it? No Surrender.
No Surrender. Yeah.
That's different because that's not. I mean, it's like
It's not affecting the show you currently bought already.
right.
It was a
It's not a
surprise on the
match.
show.
Right. It's not a match. It's like a minute video package. Like no one's paying to see that.
Well, and maybe they need to tease it. Like this is obviously an example, a more recent times example, and it's not pay per view, also. But like when AEW finally got CM Punk to come in, it was heavily implied and rumored. Hey, there's a show coming up. It's in Chicago. It's a pretty big one, and then
Right.
it built and it delivered, right? So you could do the same thing here with Booker T. Hey, that mystery partner, they're a multi-time champion, world champion, and blah blah. I don't know. I feel like you could work it, but
You could do something so simple as 5-time kick your ass type of line or something so cheesy that the fans could put together who has said, Booker T has said 5-time. Well, whatever.
right. Well, we do still have 2 TVs left. As of that reporting that I just read, I think only maybe the first show is taped technically because they're the 2 days. So who knows? Maybe we'll be surprised, Bob. Maybe they'll pivot. I mean, who knows? He's not here yet, so just because it's being reported doesn't mean it is accurate yet.
They could pivot.
They could. Well, there's only one way to find
out. Not like they've never pivoted before.
Well, and we were also reported just weeks ago that they were dying to get Joey Mercury in, and then he did a dark match and was never seen again.
Right. Yeah, that's bizarre. That's really weird. I don't know.
I mean, yeah, it's weird.
It's weird. All right, but as you were about to say, there's only one way to find out exactly if it is Booker T. Maybe Kurt Angle's throwing a curveball and it's not Booker T. And who knows? But there is only one way to find out. That is to continue on by watching the November 1st, 2007 edition of TNA Impact. Our version, the approximate runtime is 1 hour, 25 minutes, and 57 seconds. If you want to watch along with us, you can head over to the TNA Plus app, or you can find the show in your own personal collection. I'm going to count down from 3. When I say play, that is when our watch long shall begin. So here we go. 3, 2, 1, play.
As we're going into our intro video here, TNA We Are Wrestling. There was one Explosion match for Explosion number 212 taped on the October 29th, 2007 taping. And this one aired on November 5th, 2007. And it's the Motor City Machine Guns, Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin, defeating the Voodoo Kin Mafia. Which is actually kind of interesting because they lost to them on TV. So then on Explosion, they got the win back, but probably no one saw it.
I was going to say, I don't think that's even... Explosion has to be aired somewhere. Like probably, I would imagine internationally, right?
Yeah, I would say that's probably the case. I just want to call out the intro they just did. They kind of talked through it like, oh, there's this big title match. Who is Sting going to pick as his partner? It's like making you be like, oh, who's that going to be? Right in the beginning of the show. Instead of just showing videos and not explaining it, they kind of had that Barry Scott voiceover. I kind of like that.
I'm almost wondering if if it weren't to be Booker T, if they would just insert the fight for the right winner to be involved.
Wow, that's a pretty interesting idea. 2 semifinal matches tonight. Kaz versus Cowboy James Storm. Oh. Junior Fatu will not be in for the fight for the right, they just said on commentary. It's very hard to hear them. Kurt Angle's coming up. Bob, would you like to guess why Junior Fatu is not going to be in the tournament?
Oh, I'm willing to guarantee that it is about money.
Yeah, so he appears to be done. He hadn't signed a new contract because they didn't agree on money terms. When it was clear they weren't coming to terms, he walked away. He was also scheduled to do a TV job for Christian on the TV that he did not show up to. So he did not show up to this taping at all. And this is a great time to tell you that is his final appearance, at least in ring, and I'm pretty positive any sort of capacity here in TNA, and that is totally fucking fine with me.
He pulled he must be friends with Road Warrior Animal. Brother, I ain't going to TNA and doing a job.
Yeah, right.
That ain't happening.
Well, Kurt Angle's coming out dressed to the nines in a suit. He's holding the world title high, only the TNA world title, and Karen is with him as well.
You know, it's pretty funny to think that, you know, Sting won at Bound for Glory. You get that great moment. It lasts not even a week. And we're back to this.
It's like 2 weeks, and here we go. Kurt Angle's kicking us off again. He's trying to get some sympathy here. You're trying to take the title away from a beloved champion by putting him in a 3-on-1 situation. 12-time world champion. Olympic gold medalist. All-around great guy himself. Whose tag team partner wants to tear my throat out, Kevin Nash. Versus angry parent and icon Sting. That's pretty funny. You blame him? You beat up his minor son, who they tried to pretend is 18,
right,
in the parking lot.
Right.
Kurt Angle went to a football game and choked out a child in the parking lot. It's insane.
It's a crazy storyline.
It's absolutely insane. The crowd is chanting, "We want Nash," as he's continuing to talk shit. Mr. Jim Cornette appoints him as my tag team partner.
Nash rules. I really don't think that 8-year-old girl made that Nash rules sign.
Sting and a mystery partner of his choosing. Who's it gonna be?
He did air quotes for that.
Well, Kurt saying, "Why can't Sting tell us who his mystery partner is? I am the world champion. Tonight, Sting, your mystery comes to an end." Bob, we might find out tonight. Oh, the crowd's cutting him off, chanting, "Angle sucks." Do any of you have an Olympic gold medal? Imagine if someone walked up to him and was like, "Yeah, you fucking suck." He's like, "You got an Olympic gold medal?" And they're like, "Actually, I do."
I was just thinking the same thing. Like, what if there's like, yeah.
That was a very weird cut of Sting coming out. They show his video on the screen, and then all of a sudden they're like, "There's Sting on the top of the ramp," and he's just standing there.
That's weird editing.
Okay. This might be a weird guess. Do you think he came out and the crowd was quiet, and so they just had him go back and like told him to be louder, and they cut it because he were just screaming when the video went away?
I mean, it is a controlled atmosphere, so that could have happened there. That's even like he wasn't. That was a weird cut too, because he wasn't like that just a minute ago, like a second ago.
Well, in calling out, he has a microphone in his hand and has not said anything yet, and Kurt is acting as if he's wrapping up the promo.
Right.
This is weird. Kurt was talking about his double major in college, and Sting's making fun of him for being a phys ed major.
What a cheap shot towards gym teachers.
Clue. A champion's champion. World caliber. He's been a world champion in many different wrestling organizations. WWE and WCW. And he doesn't like Kurt very much either. Someone he's worked with. Let's just say you've rubbed him the wrong way.
You know what he might be trying to reference?
Huh.
Is when Kurt he told Booker T he wanted to have sex with Sharmell.
Oh my god.
And he was like obsessed with it.
I forgot that was like that happened.
That was a thing. Yeah. That was like 2004. Fucking what is going on?
And he says like I want to have hot what is it like
jungle fever sex or something like that. It was weird.
It says something it's so weird, dude. Kevin Nash is out here now, by the way. Speaking of champions in both companies Kurt has worked with and has rubbed Kurt the wrong way. Oh, don't worry about who Sting's partner is. Worry about who your partner is.
Zoom into his bit.
I think what I don't like about the partner thing is like just make it a 4-way.
Right.
I mean, essentially it is. He's just called his own tag team partner, Kevin Nash, out. Kevin Nash is also wearing a suit, by the way, which is kind of unusual. Usually he's in like t-shirt and jeans on Impact, but he's wearing a suit, dude. He's coming down nice and slow to the ring.
Nice and slow. And that's not for the drama. That's his pace.
He's afraid he's gonna slip, dude. Oh shit, he's in the ring. And Kurt runs away. Oh my god. And Sting's behind him, though. Right hand, kick, chop. Right hand. And Sting tosses Angle back into the ring. And now Kevin Nash has got his hands on him. I would have been more interested if they just made this even a 3-way, to be honest with you. Why not?
With Nash? Nash
yeah, why
and
not?
Sting?
Yeah. Oh, here's all the security.
I don't know. I mean, I definitely agree with the 4-way. I don't know why we're just wasting time with a tag match. That makes no sense to me, but...
Well, right. That's kind of what I mean. I like how they're holding Sting and Nash apart as if they even tried to hit each other. When we were over at the table, Donna's wearing a beautiful orange shirt and matching orange tie right now.
I love it.
It's harvest season, baby. He's getting ready to prep that turkey,
right.
Put it in the oven, and cook it for the next 25 days.
I mean, it's the day after Halloween.
Yeah.
So, pumpkin theme.
Well, and so this was taped, what did I say? The 29th or something? Yeah, so he's dressed as if it is Halloween, which it pretty much is at the taping. For unknown reasons, Junior Fatu won't be here. I think they should call his ass out. Who gives a shit?
I would.
You just won your tournament match. They could have put Roode over, dude.
Yeah.
They should have. I think, in my honest opinion, looking at that bracket, Roode should just get a bye now. He lost, but I would just bump him up.
Yeah, but then you have Roode and Cage. Like, nobody cares about that.
Well, Oh, well, you know what? You can't do that. Duh. He helped Cage win the match against Joe.
Right.
Remember, he hit him. Yeah, so never mind. I take back what I said. I'm just trying to stand up for our boy Robert Roode. That's all. Yep, and James Storm defeated Eric Young last week to be into this match. Okay, it's a sweet new video. The KAZ.
KAZ. That's my new favorite thing. KAZ.
Yes, 2 weeks ago he defeated Lance Hoyt, kicks him right in the jaw. Highest profile singles match of his career is what they're saying about Kazarian right now. I'm sure Bob could easily find a match that is probably higher profile than this one.
There's no way.
I bet you even in TNA he has a more high profile match.
I will tell you right now, just not even looking. I'm not having looked it up yet. I mean, he's wrestled AJ Styles,
who is at this point a multi-time world champion.
Right, but like even in like 2003 or whatever, or
are they trying to allude to the fact that it's the highest profile because of the stipulations of the tournament that he has the chance to...
No, this is ridiculous. That's
I'm trying fishing.
Not your statement, but their statement. Yeah. So I'll tell you right now. It took me about 3 seconds to find a match. Back on July 2nd, 2003, Kazarian challenged the NWA World Heavyweight Champion AJ Styles.
Oh yeah, there you go.
That is a bigger match than this. I mean, I'm right. Like I can't. That's not.
It's a Guri backstabber. No, I don't think.
I would say a singles match against Jeff Hardy on Impact in 2004 is a bigger match than this. Okay. Singles match.
Wait, late breaking news. TNA Mobile might have info on Sting's mystery partner. Can you imagine the bullshit they were texting you that you paid for? If you text TNA to 67,000, the bullshit they are sending you to be like, hey, we got news about the mystery partner. They're raking in a whole $50, and they're being like, he's a multi-time champion.
Wait a minute. You think that if you text them, they are then spamming your phone with text messages and you're getting charged for that?
No, but your initial text, I think, does cost money.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
I don't think they are making it. No, it's more like your initial. They're trying to get people to pay so that they can just tell you bullshit. Oh my God, Kez just got the win with a backbridge pin on James Storm. I didn't think he got it there.
Feels like nothing. Feels like nothing of a match.
Yeah, not really anything happened in that one.
The biggest win of his singles career for KZ.
Oh, Eric Young's in the ring for some reason. Oh, he's got a case of beer for James Storm. Kaz getting a little push here, Bob.
Oh yeah, I mean he was in the doghouse for about a year. They punished him for like a year for when he left. And he came back, and now he's getting a push. I mean, I don't hate Kaz.
No, neither do I. James Storm is hype, dude. He's got his beer. He's chugging it. He's got another one. Oh, he gave one to Eric Young. That's very nice.
A nice guy.
You know, that's not a problem for a Canadian.
Is that... Okay, I see what he's saying. Are they going to get drunk right now?
Maybe.
You know what? I feel the need, I gotta say this. I think Jackie Moore is criminally underrated in terms of attractiveness.
You've said this before.
Oh, have I? Well, then I haven't said it enough.
Well, we're lucky that she's on our screen here. In a white t-shirt while it's extremely cold inside of the Impact Zone in hot, sunny Orlando, Florida.
The fact that no one has dumped beer over her shirt right now is...
Did he just
surprising.
bite the cap off with his teeth?
I mean, he's from Tennessee. Of course. Are they becoming best friends or something?
Yeah, this is like the meme. Like, did we just become best friends?
Yeah, literally. Yeah.
I cut
his mouth
lip.
is bleeding because of the fucking what he just did.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's a psycho.
Still to come.
Okay, hear me out. This is gonna be a crazy sentence, but that first like photo of that video package with Christian Cage coming out.
Yeah.
If at first glance you look at it and it doesn't register in your brain, he kind of looked like a taller version of Rey Mysterio when he first unmasked in WCW.
That's wicked funny.
It's a random thing, but that's what.
Yeah. We're showing off the Christian Cage DVD. So real quick, Melina apparently did an interview in the UK, and she says a very interesting line during this interview. She says, "I still watch all the wrestling I can, whether it's TNA, Japanese, or Lucha Libre, because that's my art." And so she mentions TNA in an interview, which I think David Alvarez, or sorry, not David, Jesus Christ, Brian Alvarez was saying could get her some heat. But then also, there was an interview that Steve Austin did with David Arquette on WWE.com last week, and Austin actually mentioned TNA. And apparently it was only up for a few hours before someone saw it, freaked out, and then took out the TNA reference.
That's hilarious.
Karen is interrogating Kurt Angle with, like, the light and everything. She's going to step it up and take care of business.
So I think, WWE, especially around this time, has always treated TNA as like non-competitor. If you're going out of your way to eliminate any reference, you're acknowledging that they're a competition.
Absolutely. Who did Crystal just ask Kevin Nash about?
Kurt Angle, if they're still in cahoots.
Oh, okay. I'm sure as hell not going to help him win the world title. This is what everyone is talking about. You're planning to win the title with all this going on? I'm a 5-time world champion. I haven't been on a bike in a couple of years, but I bet you I could drive one tomorrow. I'm willing to bet you he could not. He's a very large man. How can he get on a bike and pedal?
I think he's saying motorcycle.
No, he was talking about riding a bike. He literally said it.
Like a bicycle?
Yeah, like you don't forget how to learn to ride a bike. And that's just, he's saying I haven't ridden a bike. Well, because he's saying I haven't been world champion in a few years, but I haven't ridden a bike in a few years either, but I know how to do it.
Oh, you know what? I guess I didn't even picture the idea of Kevin Nash riding a bicycle.
No, why would you? Team 3D is coming out with shirts on that says X sucks. They hate the X division, Bob. Which could probably explain that a couple of the key X division guys inquired about getting full-time work in AAA, but they were told AAA may bring some people in for TV tapings and big shows, but they aren't looking for new Americans as full-timers. Brother Ray goes, "That was awesome!"
When's the last time there was a "that was awesome" chant for a Team 3D match? Do we know?
I haven't. I couldn't even tell you. Oh. Oh. Oh, he just said that the match that he had with Sabin and Shelley's mothers in the hotel room just hours ago. That's what was awesome. That's insane.
Oh, brother.
I've taken craps bigger than kids in the X division. They got this star rating system. 4-star match, 3 stars, 2 stars. Hey, my brother, the only 2 stars I see are you and me. Honestly, though, he's got a point because Team 3D generally does not have over a 2-star match.
Yeah, that's a fair thing.
So he's not wrong. Except
I want to say, usually tag team wise, their best matches are typically against the Hardy Boys and Edge and Christian.
And I just wild guess if anyone wants to, comment or tweet us and just name which one of those teams that they're fighting or in the match, I should say, are the ones carrying the match and make it interesting. Feel free to let us know what you think. And honestly, if you're thinking ahead here, this is 2025. They just had their retirement match against the Hardys at Bound for Glory. And the little interest that match had was still because of the Hardys.
It was always the Hardy Boys, yeah.
Always.
Yep.
Do you think that they're selling the X Sucks shirts, or this is strictly made for them to wear?
That's got to be made for them to wear. They're not selling that.
Oh my God, Bob. It's the MMGs, the Motor City Machine Guns. Because apparently, Motor City is one word in 2007. That's right. Oh, it's not one word on the nameplate, though.
It's not.
On their shirts and the Trons, it is. Mother jokes, very original. Great point, Shelley. Although in 2007, I feel like that's all I was hearing, so.
Well, there was a show with Wilder Valderrama called Your Mama on MTV.
Is it around this time?
I want to find out. Yeah, great. That's so good.
Well, you hate your arch nemesis
say...
exercise, he says to them. That's funny. There's one thing I know you hate.
There you go.
It's the X Division. Well, newsflash. Tons of flub. The X Division hates you too.
Yeah. So...
You two are nothing but bullies.
Brother Ray, a bully? Never.
He's going to stand up to bullies now.
The show Yo Mama ran from April 3rd, 2006 to December 27th, 2007.
No, there you go. See there? That hand doesn't just represent Michigan. It doesn't just represent Detroit, you fat pig. This is the hand of vengeance. The hand that's going to bitch slap the taste out of your mouth. Dude, the machine gun's laying it in right now. This is the most mic time they've ever got, I think. Why don't you slap this? And I'm assuming he just grabbed his crotch because they were only shooting his face when he said that. That's Devon, by the way. This is done. This is finished. As a matter of fact, we're going to end this tonight. Yeah, well, I'm not surprised. The machine guns are looking surprised. Dude, there's a lot of cursing in this segment. T-Von, get the tables! We can't say that! That's a cease and desist.
Unbelievable. They're fired.
Oh, look under the ring, Bob.
They took the tables.
Oh, Sabins. Fellas, what's wrong? You looking for something? Oh, shit. There's Triple X. There's even Havoc.
Daniels is there. Yeah, Daniels is right there.
Oh, it's just Daniel. Oh, no. Skipper's there, too. Incencio. Okay, I was right. Those are our tables. I like that they have Havoc.
Those are heels.
Well, because there's the babyface X Division guys. It's Shark Boy, Petey Williams, and Sanjay Dutt.
who were attacked last week.
There you go. Oh my God, I thought Brother Ray was going to whip his dick out, but he got his belt. And he's,
oh my God.
Dude, he looked like he was just going to whip it out, and the machine gun's going right after Team 3D. Now, hot take for you, Bob. While the X Division is running down on Team 3D here, security's starting to come in too. Or no, I lied, sorry. Sorry, I was trying to look who was in the ring. There's so many people. I don't know if I like
Shark Boy has more of his body wrapped. He's slowly becoming mummified.
His arm, top and bottom, his upper thigh, his neck brace is on. Team 3D slipped out. I'm kind of over these angles that the entire X Division needs to like get together to fight someone.
Well, they're small, Dallas.
Okay, thanks, Kevin Nash.
They're small guys.
It sucks being attacked from behind. But at the Genesis pay-per-view, you got no choice but then to come face-to-face with us. We are the Motor City Machine Guns. And we are made in Detroit.
Well, here's the thing. That's a really bizarre catchphrase because you're in Florida. If we were in Detroit, that would definitely hit better.
Yeah, I agree with that part. But I'm going to say it. I think that segment was great for the Machine Guns. Oh, look at this. Kurt Angle is smoking a cigar. I'm assuming a cigar. And he's interrogating Jay Lethal. Is that the Snake Man? Oh. Is Jake the Snake here? Oh, it was a trick. Okay. The Warrior?
What the fuck is he talking about?
Standing room only. Yeah, Lethal is kind of going crazy right here. Then what happened? Well, Bob, speaking of X Division, Sean Devari is interested in coming in here. That's all I got about it. But
okay.
Apparently he's interested. Would you be interested in seeing Sean Devari here in TNA?
That's funny. You're just like, that's all I've got.
Some of these notes are, dude, they just say it.
That's funny.
Oh, SoCal helping Lethal, and they're making eye contact. Oh my God, is this love at first sight?
Let's get it on.
Oh shoot! Oh, look at this. Crystal is with Lance Hoyt, Christy Hemme, and Jimmy Rave backstage. Why is there so much in-house fighting? Oh, they're saying Jimmy's coming in between the relationship that Hemme and Hoyt have. I heard you talking about me, Jimmy. Red Snapper, I know you're not talking about fishing. Oh my God.
What the fuck?
Holy shit. Don't focus on the rock and rave infection. Hemme is pissed about that. Jimmy's my boy. Hold the mic up closer to his face, Crystal. I can't hear him. Oh, you're getting nothing tonight. Nothing. And she walks away. Don't worry, after Kong destroys her, she ain't getting nothing either, so.
What did I do?
Well, speaking
like,
of,
didn't you do?
Well, here comes Awesome Kong. On that note of people coming in, Bob, you might know these names. I do not, and I did not look them up, admittedly. But, and I lost my place on my sheet here. Whether they end up here or not, both Ryan O'Reilly and Chrissy Vane, who quit WWE together last week, both talked about wanting to come here to TNA. but Dave says that he has not heard any kind of mention regarding them.
I cannot believe it. You don't know.
I didn't look him up, but the name right there, I have no idea who that is.
Feed me more.
Oh shit! I should have known
me
that.
more.
Okay, so who's Chrissy
How
Vane?
do you not know that? That one I couldn't tell you.
Oh, really? You don't know Chrissy Vane? Well, let me tell. I'm just kidding. I didn't look it up, but no, you're okay. I'm dumb. I did know that the first one. I just did not put those pieces together because we're in 2007.
Right.
Here comes Christy Hemme with Lance Hoyt and Jimmy Rave. She looks mad, but also concerned that she's about to fight Kong, which she should be. Oh, she's getting hyped up right now. I know, I got it. I know. If she was a serious competitor at all, I would have enjoyed how she was just hyping herself up to get in the ring, but it's just kind of funny. She is going immediately after Kong. This is the most someone has tried to go after her in the beginning of a match. She ducks a clothesline even, slaps her in the face. And boom, body check. Kong knocks her down off her feet.
Boom. Knock her out.
She's just screaming because Kong is lifting her up by her hair.
I think Chrissy's going to win this.
You think so?
I believe in her.
I guess you never know. Kong is grabbing Christy is grabbing Kong's hair, trying to get Kong on the ground, but that did not work. She just tossed her with her head. Hoyt and Rave are like, oh my god, we can't even watch this. Oh my god. Was that a spinning back fist or just a chop? Either way.
Just a chop, it looks like.
TNA's calling it as a spinning back fist. It kind of was more when they usually show it back. She hits her in the jaw, but
It is a back fist. It just wasn't spinning.
that's true. She's got her up in like a reverse torture rack, and she's making her kick her own head. She did this at the Bound for Glory pay-per-view. And throws her to the mat.
That's probably hotter than it should be, because that just tells you how flexible Hemme is.
Yeah, well, that was probably the biggest bump I've ever seen Christy Hemme take when Kong just tossed her to the mat.
I'm telling you right now, I think my spine broke watching that.
Christy is laid out, dude. And then here we go. They're going to hit the awesome bomb. Boom.
She's kicking out.
Sit out power bomb. It's not technically called the awesome bomb yet, but that is what it will be called.
She didn't kick out.
No.
And Hoyt's face like, oh man, I guess I'm really not getting any now.
Take a look at this.
Look at this.
The
Jesus.
move of the match by PSP. Bob, did you ever own a PSP?
No.
Oh.
That's the portable one, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I never.
I had Raw vs. SmackDown 2007 on it. I had Shawn Michaels from the Vault DVD on it, so I could watch Shawn Michaels matches on the go.
Wait a minute, it was like all digital?
No. You had like a little disc.
You had to get a separate PSP disc for it?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Crystal is backstage. We're trying to get a word in with Sting. Is it going to happen?
He printed off a picture of a scorpion to signify
Dude, I
Sting's
hate
locker.
It's... Oh, Eric Young is trying to listen in on the door.
That's so funny.
Oh, I heard him say who the mystery partner was. Eric Young whispers it in Crystal's ear. Oh my god, are you kidding me? You can't tell anyone else. Our lips are sealed. But you just told me. It's a short private list. You're on it, but don't say to anyone else. There's no way they said anything that's real.
4 legends. Now, how do we know it's a 4th legend?
Well, we do now.
What if they tell you the fourth person in this promo?
The Icon Sting and a mystery partner.
Damn it. Because remember, what was it when they spoiled Elix Skipper?
Oh my god, dude.
The match even happened.
That shit was insane.
Watch Christopher Daniels defend against his former partner inside of a steel cage. Next segment. All right, here's the 4-way for the winner challenging.
Dude, that was crazy. We're back from commercial. Kurt Angle is now interrogating Robert Roode, and JB is also now smoking a cigar with Kurt Angle. Oh, Kurt goes,
Jesus.
I really admire the way you treat women. That's fucking nuts.
That's a crazy sentence right there.
Some days you gotta lay that hammer down. You gotta wear the pants in the family. They're crazy, every single one of them. Speaking of women, Kurt, where's your wife? Karen? You know your other wife. Yeah, Karen, where is she? She said she was taking care of business. Oh my god. Roode says, when's the last time you saw a woman take care of business? You know where she's at. She's screwing around, doing something behind your back. Soon, but not quite yet, I'm assuming.
They're screwing around on him? How dare you, Dallas? Jesus.
I mean, soon. Kurt, you tell me where she is. Where is she? Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Kurt, can't believe it. Okay, Kurt Angle's still trying to find out who the mystery partner is, but Eric Young thinks he knows who it is. Who could it be?
I think the pink tint in the TNA and then the date of the pay-per-view, they're trying to tell us it's Bret Hart.
The best there was, the best there is, the best there ever will be.
Yeah.
That could be under the other category.
I'm almost certain of it.
Oh, let's send it back to Dustin Rhodes. Wait, that's not Black Rain. It's actually Dustin Rhodes.
Well, that's what they told you.
I know, but I didn't make that connection until I'm seeing him without the makeup. And Dustin is saying, I told you guys I wouldn't be responsible. I told you. It's been so bad inside my head right now. It's made him mad. He's so mad. He's so angry. Black Rain has nightmares too. He's got monsters too. Oh shit, Abyss just attacked him.
Oh man. But this isn't fair because this is Dustin. It's not Black Rain. He doesn't mean it. Oh no, he went through the wall. The paper wall.
Well, I have news for you regarding these guys. El Macias should be back in a few weeks. Yeah, that's Judas Macias. He's been injured. It looks like the plan for the December pay-per-view is Macias versus Abyss versus Black Rain in a 3-way, which Brian Alvarez says sounds horrendous. I'm sure it'll be fine, but we just gotta be dramatic.
Well, I'm sure it's it'll be like a hardcore themed, I'm sure.
Right, as Abyss. Oh my god, he just wailed on Dustin Rhodes' head with that box. And the box is opened up. And he's got a key? To what? To what? Oh wait, that's the box that he brings to the ring?
Isn't it for Misty?
I don't know, but he just threw the key at him too. So what was the point of that?
I don't know.
Well.
Oh my god, these interrogations. Chris Harris.
Oh my god. He's being interrogated. I really don't appreciate the way your family drama ends up on Impact every week. You'll like this, JB. I don't appreciate the way I'm out in the ring busting my butt. It's all just people bitching about Kurt Angle. Oh, he just told Harris, "You're worse than my wife," and we immediately cut away.
Well, I don't know how I feel about. I mean, Harris is just complaining.
We're back from commercial again, and there's more people being interrogated about VKM with Roxy Laveau now. Would you please look forward? And it's JB in front of him. Who are you, Kip? First you do this thing where you promote your ass. Then there's this marriage thing. There's no place in wrestling for that. That's what Kurt Angle says, not me. Hey, I don't need any fixing. But I'll tell you what I'm fixing to do. Stick my size 14 shoe right up your... And Kurt stops. Oh, BG wants to talk. He's gonna calm us down. He's gonna calm Kurt down. He's calming Kip down. He just wants to talk real quick, man.
One thing I've learned is that BG is the voice of reason.
Makes sense. The light's on Kurt now. Oh, he's crying. He's breaking down.
This is like therapy. His father never told him that he loved him, not one time.
Oh my god. Kurt's just crying. Why not once? He didn't tell me once. Oh. Okay, we're interviewing Christian Cage, who's had a ladder set up behind him here backstage. Crystal is doing the job. Can someone explain to me what is going on around here? Kurt Angle's interrogating half the locker room. Kurt's busy running around playing Reno 911.
I love Reno 911.
Why is it that Christian Cage's opponent doesn't show up? Why don't I get a bye in the Fight for the Right tournament? Honestly, great question.
It is a good question. I'm wondering if Junior Fatu was booked in a ladder match and he was like, no.
It makes me wonder. You think Matt Morgan could have come with that? Oh, he's going to slap Matt Morgan right in his ugly face.
They have a tag team title match. That's why there's no Tomko and AJ. Kevin Nash is on the phone. Off to the side. Fuck.
Hawk, are you kidding? Are you joking?
Road
Warrior Hawk?
He'll get his feet wet. He'll be waiting for it.
Team number 1. It's Robert Roode.
Oh, a mixed tag match?
That's right. Thursday Night Impact mixed tag team match. They go hand in hand. That's what we like to see here. Samoa Joe and Gail Kim. How random.
Top baby faces in the company.
I mean, that's a fair point. Oh, Bob, you mentioned it a week or so ago. She's been here ringside multiple weeks now, the Robert Roode fan club person.
Oh,
and they have just called it out that she's been here a few times.
Yeah, the plant. It ain't real. She a faker.
I don't recognize her.
Employed. Do you want me to tell you who it is, or
put it this way? Are we going to find out?
Well, yeah.
No, then we'll wait. Here comes Gail Kim, Knockouts champion. I'm very excited for this match to start and Bob to talk about it while I eat this chicken sandwich that just got placed next to me.
Yeah, great. Food service. You always get food service on this show.
Yeah, I know. I was going to tell you some notes, but I feel like some of them are so random. Here comes Samoa Joe. Here, I'll tell you one. Tickets still haven't been put on sale for the December 14th show at Arena Monterey, and only 2 rows are sold out for the show on December 15th in El Torrio. Press conferences in both cities scheduled this past week were canceled, and the first Arena Monterey show didn't draw so well, so they could be getting cold feet on the deal. It's also being reported that the Tour of Israel was also canceled, which we haven't heard an official reason, but low ticket sales are believed to be suspect in that.
Do, 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 do.
Oh, Samoa Joe wants to fight right now. He wants to fight just as bad
He's
as I want to
pissed,
eat this
man.
chicken sandwich.
Roode wants Brooks to start it against Samoa Joe, I think.
Oh my-
And then he throws her in.
Are you kidding?
Joe is above hitting a woman, right?
Right?
You wouldn't do this. Could you imagine if you just muscle busted fucking Tracy for no reason? Okay. Here you go. Roode's in there. Get jabbed.
Ducks the clothesline, comes back. Don't know what that was supposed to be, but it hit him.
And that was a knee strike. That's what we're calling it. I want to point out that Earl Hebner did not even try to protect Tracy from Joe. And that's his job as a referee. So, way to go, Earl. Roode has bailed to the floor, asking for a timeout. He doesn't want to mess with a pissed off Samoa Joe. Who can blame him? This is I don't know what's more entertaining, this match or watching Dallas struggle with his chicken sandwich here. I don't know. Oh, that was a fry.
I'll be honest, this is not ideal to eat while podcasting.
I didn't think so.
No, it's absolutely not. And it's like really hot and spicy, and I feel like I'm gonna have to step up and wash my hands, but I'm gonna see what I can do.
Where did you get it from?
It is Dave's Hot Chicken. And if our listeners are aware of what Dave's Hot Chicken is, it is phenomenal.
I've never even heard
You
of
ready?
it.
I'll do
It looks
live
nice.
first bite. Ready?
I mean, I don't know about people at home, but I can't hear you chewing, so that
Really?
nothing.
Well, I guess I don't have to go on mute
Yeah.
then.
I didn't hear anything.
Okay. Well, then we're live, pal.
Him with an elbow. Kind of a reverse bulldog, I guess. There to Brooks by Kim, and she follows up with a drop kick.
Oh my god,
Forearms
I'm
in the
making a
corner,
mess.
chops to Brooks. Misses a crossbody. Does Kim. Suplex. 1, 2. No. Brooks with a side suplex, but cannot keep Kim down.
Robert Roode is berating her like you
Toehold
cannot
over
believe.
the rope. Ooh. Double knee to the back of Kim. Tracy with a JBL-like lariat to Kim for a 2 count. Trying numerous covers here, but Kim refusing to stay down. Stop yelling at me. Let me do my job.
I like that. Gal, drop kick off the top. Both the women are down. Look at Roode. He's off the apron. telling Tracy, you need to do this. What a jerk.
Roode is like not a nice guy. Who would have thought it? Oh, clothesline by Joe. Big backdrop. Running knee by Joe. Sitting Roode onto the top turnbuckle. Are we going for the muscle buster? It looks. Oh, no. Roode eye rakes him free. And he runs into a snap power slam, which Joe defeated Scott Steiner one time with. And now he puts in the choke, kind of. Body scissors doesn't look to be fully on. Tracy is up.
Look, she's saying, no, he tagged me.
And is telling.
Oh.
Is Joe going to do it? I'm just doing my job. I'm doing my job for my dying mom.
For my dying
Here comes
mom.
Kim with a spear. Suicide dive there by Joe to Roode.
Is Tracy Brooks going to get a upset over the champion? Look at this roll up by Gail, though. Oh, Gail gets the win.
She got it.
Well, she tried.
Good effort.
Tracy could not believe it. Look, Samoa Joe's like, wow, great job. Oh, boy. Robert Roode has a mic.
You are pathetic.
You're worthless like each and every one of these idiots.
Right.
I don't care about your stupid mother. Give me one reason why I shouldn't fire you. And Gail attacks Roode from behind. Standing up for Tracy. I'm sick and tired of you treating her like this.
Women empowerment. Now, it was different when Christy Hemme was doing it because, fuck that. But when Gail does it, yep, we're good.
Oh.
Bob. Oh, no. Nicknaming him? Oh, boy.
Are you kidding me?
God.
Roode just got the taste slapped out of his mouth, and he grabs Gail, and Samoa Joe runs back to the ring.
Oh, Joe is still beating up Roode into the crowd now. We gotta go to commercial.
Oh. History of TNA, year
History
one.
of TNA.
One of Bob's favorite TNA DVDs.
I don't think that's accurate.
Rare video from the TNA vault. I do own this, and it is a fun documentary. In fact, I rewatched it when we did our pilot episode. Oh my god. Samoa Joe is covered in blood from commercial.
Is he murdered Robert Roode? Wait, is Joe bleeding?
Yeah. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Robert Roode's #1 fan got involved here. Oh, shit.
Oh, his face hit the edge of the steps.
Holy shit, dude.
Oh.
That was nasty.
That's disgusting. This has turned into a blood feud, literally.
Oh, look who's Kurt's bringing in for interrogations. It's Angel Williams and Talia Madison. Okay, confirmed. JB said it. That's still their names, just for the record.
That's still their names, yeah.
What is he trying to say?
Menage a trois.
Oh. Oh. They know who the partner is. Eric Young's told us. He's telling everyone. If we tell you, what's in it for us? It's a fair question.
That is a very fair question.
JB says, I'm in room 223 at the Doubletree. He pulls out his key card. What? Angel Williams says, sounds like a deal, JB. Oh, okay, so they'll tell JB, but not Kurt.
But then JB can just tell Kurt.
Who's it going to be? Oh. They just need him in the midsection. That too. JB says, pain. He goes, powers of pain? Okay. Did he just say next time you pick up a girl, you might want to wear a cup?
That's just stupid.
Okay, Christian Cage's Fight for the Right match is up next. Christian's coming out first. We'll find out who his opponent is momentarily.
How's your chicken sandwich going?
Sandwich is gone. I'm finishing fries. When the bell rings, I'm going to wash my hands real quick because I'm disgusting.
It's pretty bad.
We're live, pal.
We're live, pal.
Why do you think Christian's bringing out a ladder everywhere?
I don't know. That's a good question.
I don't know. I honestly don't. Who is Christian's opponent going to be? Let's find out right now, Bob. Final guesses? Scott Steiner. Oh.
Chris Harris.
That is a bizarre cut. Usually he doesn't even come out yet.
No, the production is like really weird today.
Yeah. Harris runs into the ring. The bell has rung. Bob, take it over.
You know who I was going to guess that it was going to be Matt Morgan because of the insult, but Dallas didn't hear that because he walked away. Cage is stomping away on Harris, and now he's choking him in the corner as the crowd appears to be 50-50, but more so chanting in favor of Christian Cage, which I'm not sure we necessarily would expect that in terms of like, you know, the fans rooting for Cage so much. Okay, we just got confirmation by TNA that it is going to be Samoa Joe and Robert Roode at Genesis on November 11th as Harris just clotheslined Christian coming off the ropes. Dal, since you were gone, it's been confirmed that it is Roode versus Joe at Genesis.
I mean, good. After they just busted him open, it makes sense to me.
Right.
I do have a note about
Harris is...
Oh, go ahead.
I was just going to say Harris is going for a vertical suplex delayed.
Hold on, straight up in there.
And drives down Cage. All right, go ahead. What's your note?
There's a TV Guide preview for Genesis that has listed Rhino, AJ Styles, Jeff Jarrett, Raven, Jeff Hardy, and America's Most Wanted as stars scheduled to appear. I know they have early deadlines, but Jeff Hardy hasn't been in TNA in almost 2 years.
Yeah, what in the world?
Yeah. Pretty weird.
Well, you know, Conrad, we have to send our pay-per-view previews out to the distributors like 6 months out.
Yeah.
Hey Jeff, but we haven't seen Jeff Hardy since like November of 2000. So what are we talking
It's
about?
crazy, dude.
What are we talking about? He's literally in the WWE.
He's appearing, especially with America's Most Wanted as well.
Yeah.
Harris has control over Christian Cage in this one. Slams him down. Goes for a cover, but gets a 2 count.
I feel like TV Guide probably had that description.
From an old Genesis or something, maybe?
I'm thinking from like Bound for Glory 2005.
It could be. Because they're probably thinking, who's going to change? It's going to be all these same guys.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Do you see that move by Christian? Little slingshot himself into the kick. Harris right off the apron. Going to commercial now. We've also crossed the hour mark, by the way. We're at an hour, 3 minutes, and 5 seconds if you're watching along.
Yeah, we're well into the second hour here.
Yeah, usually we.
So just I'm gonna educate Dallas right now. So whenever we get to 45,
I already know that. I'm talking about if you're watching along on TNA Plus.
The second. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Spinebuster by Harris.
Okay, so
come on, Harris.
Is this just doomsday for Harris? Like they're just feeding him to Cage here, or could we see an upset? Could Harris be the one who wins?
No, I don't think so. I think with the seemingly like the character change in Harris, where he's like kind of complaining a lot.
Yeah,
I think that we're reaching the end point for Harris.
I hope not. I know, but I don't like it. Christian trying to do everything he can to get inside the head of the Wildcat. Now you say that, so I'm gonna do a little peek ski because now I'm curious.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, we have a little, just a little left.
I was gonna say like he's gone pretty soon, isn't he? I'm not wrong with
No,
that.
you're not wrong. I'll just say we will finish the year. How about that?
Yeah.
And then he has a whopping 3 matches in WWE, and one's a dark match.
Knock knock. Who's that? But you know what? He is undefeated.
Well, not the dark match. So if you saw the dark match,
Televised matches, he is undefeated in WWE history.
It's true. Now, this is kind of fascinating, and I'm almost hesitant to like talk too much about this because we're not there yet. But he does go to FCW, but like he has 1 match.
Yeah.
He almost barely wrestles in 2008.
Right.
Really interesting.
My thing is Christian hits a reverse DDT and Harris is going to kick out. So like, you know, when he goes there and, you know, he's talked about it in several shoot interviews, you know, they kind of like strip everything away from him, like the canatonic, all this stuff. But I want to say Bruce Pritchard was saying like, oh, he was out of shape or whatever. It's like you guys literally saw him. Like this isn't like just sprung up on you.
Right.
Here's with a spear to counter a slingshot there. He's in FCW for one match. I mean, if he was not in the right condition, just keep him down there for.
Well, and Bob, I don't want to, once again, not to dive too far into this. He wrestles that dark match significantly, like 5 months before he has the match in FCW. His dark match is the first match he has.
Well, there you go.
Then he wrestles the one in FCW, and he loses. It looks like I clicked out of it, and then he has the 2 matches on TV, and okay, well, I guess that's enough.
Did maybe the conditioning changed from the dark match to FCW? I don't know. Harris almost winning after hitting the unprettier.
That was pretty close.
Whoa.
Oh, Christian up and over as Harris ran to him in the corner. Uh-oh. Is he going to do it? The catatonic? Oh, Christian lands on his feet. Tries to get the unprettier locked in. Is he going to do it? Roll up. Oh, Christian grabbed the tights to tip him over. Grabs the ropes, holds him down, gets the 3. Christian Cage just stole the win against the Wildcat.
That was I would say that was a decent match. It got plenty of time, I feel.
Yeah, and let's just say it is significantly better than it would have been if it was Junior Fatu and Christian.
Oh my god,
yeah. Harris got actually a pretty good amount of offense in that match, honestly.
Yeah, that was pretty competitive.
Now, Harris is trying to be like, hey.
And it finishes your typical like protecting of Harris, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, really, you're right. Look, he's trying. Oh, they're saying he's just complaining again. So you're right. They are kind of really getting into this him just complaining thing.
Whiner.
Christian grabs the ladder, runs in the ring. Nails Harris with the ladder, and it looked nasty. Hit him right in the jaw, it looked like. Christian now has set up the ladder. He's chased Rudy Charles out of the ring. It looks like Christian tore up part of the mat when he brought the ladder in. Christian, frog splash off the ladder. Picture perfect onto Harris.
Devastating.
I guess I don't know why he's carrying around the ladder, though. Is it just cuz?
I don't know. It hasn't been any type of like, oh, you got to climb the ladder to success or anything. Like there hasn't been any kind of gimmick to it.
Oh, wow. 1 spot left. Next week, it's going to be Kaz versus Christian Cage.
I thought it was happening at Genesis.
They kind of just made it look like that, so I'm wondering if that was just a little slip of the tongue there. Crystal's with Kevin Nash, asking if there's issues. Who's in the background? Oh, no one. He realized he was on camera and ran away. I always expect the unexpected. I gotta talk to her right now, though. We're back to everything. Now, we were talking about Harris's future a little bit there, a little foreshadowing, but apparently ECW is being preempted on December 4th by Sci-Fi due to a marathon, and the show is actually going to end up airing on December 6th, which is, Bob, guess what? A Thursday, which means it will be going head-to-head with hour 2 of Impact. Oh, we're back from commercial, and Kurt Angle has tied up Eric Young and is screaming at him, "Don't make me hit you again, you piece of trash!"
Angry, you piece of trash.
And he did. He hit him in the head with a phone book. He's going to shock the world with Shockmaster. He's awesome. Who the hell are you talking about, the Shockmaster? Oh, JB stops him even. He's not talking. Oh, shit. Get your friend out of here right now. Oh, shoot. Wow, could you imagine that? Kurt Angle trying to beat the answer? November 11th. Oh, we're going over the card here?
Yeah, running it down probably. There we go. Whoa.
Whoa.
What is this? This is new.
ODB versus Roxy Laveau versus Angel Williams versus Gail Kim. The Knockouts titles on the line. Wow, this is the first defense of the title.
Yeah, it is.
Motor City Machine Guns versus Team 3D. Robert Roode versus Samoa Joe. Honestly, after that beatdown, that was pretty fun. Kurt Angle versus Kevin Nash. And Kevin Nash against Sting and the mystery partner, and that shadow gives nothing away. Oh, Black Rain's on the screen.
You broke into my house.
This isn't. You don't flip my house. Nobody does. If you want to go to my house, all you got to do is ask.
I hurt my throat so much.
Misty and
Misty and
I.
I invite you. Shop of horrors. Genesis. One more thing, Abyss. You should have taken the key. Because now with Genesis, the Shop of Horrors, your worst nightmare is about to be unleashed.
Okay. It's a great point, Black Rain, because Abyss took it, he picked up the key, and it holds up and goes, oh, and then drops it on him? Bizarre.
I don't want it.
We're about to head into the main event, Tag Team Championship match, LAX versus AJ Styles and Tomko. And Bob, I'm going to give you my final note for today's show as we are breaking down with the taglines here. Well, let's talk about the taglines first. Last month at Bound for Glory, AJ and Tomko defeated Team Pac-Man. With that win, Tomko holds TNA Tag Team title and IWGP Tag Team Championship.
All right. Before you do the last note, before his main event, I have to pee.
Okay.
Otherwise, my bladder is going to
Let's do it. LAX defeated Triple X and the Ultimate X to gain the title shot. The champion's coming out first. I'm going the phenomenal AJ Styles. AJ's gear, bright red and blue knee pads and stuff, looking good. Tomko's got white gear with red highlight. These guys are looking good tonight. This is championship material. They say, this is a tag team I think could go a really long, long way. Here comes LAX, representing the Latino nation. Holding that X with them. And that's right. Last week, we saw a mystery person from the Latino Nation come out, help out LAX, and that's why that 8-man tag match was won by them. They passed them the slapjack. We don't know who was underneath, but it appeared to be a woman. Hey, bell has rung. We're at 1 hour, 16 minutes, and 5 seconds. Bob is back, so I can tell you guys the note. Bob, you're going to be so glad I waited for you for this one. I'm joking. Rhino and Ron Killings haven't been booked on TV because they aren't on the next pay-per-view because they are being involved in that start of the TNA versus New Japan angle in Japan the same night. And it's also, the interesting part of this is that Killings wasn't happy about not working TV, which is kind of ironic if they're not even going to be on the pay-per-view, because then they probably would have just jobbed him out the whole time. But he was not happy about that.
He was not happy about not being on TV?
Correct. AJ tags Tomko in. Bob, look at Tomko's gear. I was commenting on it while they were making their entrance. White with red details. Looking pretty cool.
He does look good. I meant to ask or say before I left there for a minute, is to look and see how bad Homicide's lifts are.
Okay, I was hoping you were going to bring this up.
They're definitely
there, but I feel like they're not as bad as that one image you sent me, because we were talking about this off air as Homicide dives to the floor, taking out both Tomko and AJ Styles.
So this was news to me. So I recently saw on Twitter, I guess like Conan had said in an interview, or maybe recently or something along the lines of Scott D'Amore saying that Homicide is too small. They need, maybe wear lifts. And then Conan was like, well, then make Petey Williams wear lifts. And then he claims that it was dropped and nothing ever happened. And then one of the Twitter accounts I followed shared a picture of Homicide wearing lifts. So just egregiously obvious. And it's something that I've never really paid attention to because I'm not observant like that.
Well, and they weren't just like normal. They were huge.
They were huge lifts.
Like in this particular case, what he's wearing here, I can't tell. If I'm not looking for it, it's not obvious.
Right.
The picture you sent, those things were huge, dude. Uh-oh. Gringo Killer? No. Slipped out. AJ went for a low blow, and it looked like Homicide wasn't quite expecting that one.
Well, do you ever really expect a low blow?
Depends who's doing it. Am I right?
Okay, that's...
But Homicide is down now because he's holding his nuts. Tomko, about to gorilla press him. Catches him. Last call with Scott Hall. Throws him over with a fall-away slam. Yeah, it's a 2 count. You think we're about to crown new champions on the show? Do you think the mystery Latino Nation person is going to make an appearance here?
No. I don't think so.
Huh. Well, Tomko and Styles cornering Homicide on their side of the ring. Oh, nice dropkick. Styles throwing Homicide in the corner. Is he going to tag in Tomko? I thought he was about to, but it didn't look like it. Oh, cutter by Homicide after he blocked that punch.
Never saw it coming. Self high five.
No, this was a cutter, not a diamond cutter. It's different.
It was a diamond cutter. It was literally a diamond cutter.
Gringo cutter is what they just called it, I believe. Which I did not know it had a name until right now.
Gringo?
Hernandez into the ring, shoulder block to Styles, nails Tomko back into the corner, and then gives him a nice splash for good measure. Takes the shirt off, tosses Styles overhead into the corner with that shirt. Ducks a clothesline by Tomko, comes back, slams him down with a spine buster. Styles gets a boot up on Homicide, but he gets caught in midair when he went for a crossbody. One arm even. Pops him up, sit out powerbomb.
Hernandez is like really good.
Yeah, and I feel like it's like one of those people that you don't hear discussed a lot, but he is pretty dang good. Border toss. Oh, it gets stopped. Tomko with a boot to the face. Irish whip comes back, ducks the clothesline by Tomko, gives him a nice right hand. Here comes Homicide, drop kicks Tomko to the ropes, clothesline out to the floor. Homicide, little Three Amigos action. Nope, he does one, lifts him up for the second. Hernandez catches him, backbreaker. Over his shoulder at that. Oh my God, Styles kicked out.
Tomko saving AJ from likely a cutter or bulldog off of the shoulders of Hernandez by Homicide. Homicide knocked to the floor, and now we're going for the whatever you call it.
Knocked to the floor with a Pele.
What's that move?
I don't know what they call the move.
What's the move that the Good Brothers do it? Shatter Machine or whatever?
No, that's FTR.
No, that's freaking FTR.
What do they call? Oh, something magic, isn't it? 450 springboard 450 to Hernandez. Wow,
And that does
it.
Okay. Well,
it's weird that they show that highlight of the Latino Nation person helping LAX win last week and then don't do anything with them at all this week. So they just decided not to come to the show and have help them win the big one. They helped them win an 8-man tag.
Right. It's certainly an interesting choice that they wouldn't help them in the title match.
You know what? I think my bigger issue is they showed that video as if that's like a tease that they're going to do something, and then they don't.
Right.
Holy crap. Tomko and Styles. The tornado plex is what we're calling that. Oh, Bob, don't you worry.
Now
they're finally here after the match. Styles ducks the slapjack. Styles is trying to disarm. And it looks like he successfully did, but Hernandez took control of him anyways. Styles slips out of the ring.
Some friend. They show up after the match.
Wild.
Oh, who's this?
Oh, shit. The Steiners. Wow, they just hit both Steiners hit them so softly they barely reacted.
Is this a tag title match?
Yeah, it definitely is.
For Genesis right there. Oh, fuck.
Kurt is now interrogating Karen Angle. Where have you been? She's like, what are you talking about? Were you cheating on me? Oh, the door opened. Oh my God, it's Kevin Nash. And Kurt holds Karen right in front of him. We deal with problems later. Sting's partner. Kevin Nash knows who it is. Scott. It's Scott. Scott Hall. It does get worse than that. He's going to be here next week? Well, how are we going off the air?
What the fuck?
Bob, okay. Is this a
here's
swerve?
The thing about that. Here's the thing. Because they were saying he's a former world champion in both WCW and WWF. Or WWE.
No.
Scott Hall never won the world title.
They didn't say world title. They said champion.
I thought they said world champion in both companies.
Well, here, for fun, I will go back right now, and I will let you know.
Because if they said champion, sure, that definitely leaves.
Okay, hang on. Sting's talking here. You can keep talking if you want about that.
Well,
wait, here we go.
You can say world tag team champion.
Champion's champion. World caliber. Okay, he does say world champion. You were right, Bob. Okay.
So I was right.
Okay. That's it. Okay.
So the only way that you could go around that is if you say he was a world tag team champion.
Okay. That is honestly a very great point because that is something they would.
But hang on a minute. Wait. I don't know if he won the tag team titles in WWF. Did he?
You would know better than me, honestly.
Oh my God! Wait a minute. As Razor Ramon.
He did?
I don't think he did.
I don't
The
think
only
he
time he would have won the tag team titles would have been with like 1, 2, 3 kid, but they never did it. 1, 2, 3, 1. He won with Jannetty.
Oh.
I think he's only an Intercontinental Champion.
Okay.
93, they didn't do it.
It's loading nice and
The
slow, but
Steiners.
how do I...
It's Quebecers. Yeah, no, he never did. 95, they didn't do it.
Scott Hall Championships. No, I think you're right. I think you're right.
Okay, so then it's not Scott Hall unless they don't know the history of his career.
I mean, would that surprise you if they bullshitted that too?
No.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. No. But this is very interesting because I think a while ago we heard the idea, the rumblings, like, oh, Scott could come back. But that has been silence, radio silence on the idea of Scott Hall returning in quite some time. Mm-hmm. And it's been pretty rare in our time doing this TNA podcast. We have been surprised and something was not spoiled via a newsletter. Or at least reported on in some degree that it might happen. So the idea that they are saying this and that they're saying he's going to be here next week. They are advertising that Scott Hall is going to be on the show.
Right. Kurt Angle wasn't even suggested as going to TNA, right?
Okay, Kurt Angle I think was a big surprise. Yes, I think that one was.
That was definitely. I don't think that was in the dirt sheets.
So it has happened, but a lot of times it's at least semi-reported about, or an idea like, "Hey, this might happen."
Right, more times than not, like we are aware.
Yeah.
Of what's going to happen. Like what is reported is definitely being true.
Well, I am definitely interested in next week's episode now. It's the Go Home show. Put it this way, even if it is Scott Hall, Booker T still could make his debut at Genesis if that's being reported as well in a different capacity. So I don't think that's like a wasted thing if they have now gone with Scott Hall. But it feels weird. I'm very interested to see what the next week's episode of Impact has for us.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna say confidently that it's not gonna be Scott Hall.
Well, I don't know. I don't know if I'm confident. This company does weird stuff.
I'm definitely confident. Unfortunately. I don't think I want it to be Scott Hall, frankly.
That's why he's so confident.
Yeah.
That's okay. I don't know if in 2007 I do either. So it kind of, it works out.
Yeah. All right. Well, I guess our main draw heading into. Oh wait. Well, I guess I'm going to give this a thumbs up.
Oh, I agree. I think this was actually a very good episode of Impact, to be honest with you. It felt like
that was...
the matches were fun. We moved a lot. Yeah, we had a lot of Kurt Angle segments, but I thought they were kind of fun too this time. I mean, they're humorous. He's getting a lot of heat with the shit he's saying. So I've enjoyed this overall. I think this is a good episode, and I'm hoping the Go Home episode will not disappoint as well.
Yeah. So I definitely agree with that. All right. So next week's episode is the Go Home show before Genesis, and really all we know is that Scott Hall is going to be here. And then the Fight for the Right tournament final is, in fact, next week. It's going to be Christian Cage against KAZ Kaz. For I presume, yeah, it's the number one contendership for the TNA World Title. So whomever is the champion coming out of Genesis, I would imagine will be defending against either Christian or KAZ. So we will find out all of that. What is Scott Hall doing back in the Impact Zone? Is he going to be Sting's mystery partner for Genesis? Because then it's not really a mystery. So we will have to find out. And there's only one way to find out, and that is to continue on the journey that is known as TNA. So until next week, for Dallas Gridley, I am Bob Colling Jr., and this has been the TNA Across the Line podcast.